5 crews, 5 perfect plans, and every single one had a traitor. The police didn't catch these guys. Their own people did. These are the 5 most devastating inside betrayals in heist history. And by the end of this video, you'll realize something career criminals never want to admit. The biggest threat to any heist isn't the vault, the cameras, or the cops. It's whoever's standing next to you. Let's start with the one that inspired a movie, because the reality was darker than anything Hollywood showed you. December 11, 1978, the Lufthansa cargo terminal at JFK Airport in Queens. Jimmy Burke, known as Jimmy the Gent, moves his crew in just after 3 a.m. 6 men in ski masks, armed and silent, slip through a cut padlock and storm the building. They pistol whip a guard, tie up the staff, and force open the vault. In just over an hour, they vanish with $5.875 million in cash and nearly $1 million in jewels. At the time, the biggest cash robbery in American history. The plan is airtight. The crew vanishes into the city, the van is torched, and Burke lays down one rule: keep quiet, spend nothing, trust no one. But the money burns holes in pockets. Louis Kafora buys a pink Cadillac. Others flaunt new fur coats and homes. The FBI circles, but it is the crew's own greed that draws blood. Burke, fearing loose lips, orders murder after murder. Krugman, Kafora, Manri, and McMahon are all silenced. Most of the money is never found. The perfect plan is destroyed not by the police, but by the chaos that comes when discipline breaks and trust turns lethal. February 2003, Antwerp's World Diamond Center, a fortress of steel and sensors, becomes the stage for a heist shaped by patience and precision. For nearly 2 years, a thief rents an office above the vault, blending in as a gem trader. He memorizes routines, films codes, disables sensors with hairspray, and copies keys in wax. On the night of the break-in, the crew bypasses every safeguard, opening 123 out of 127 boxes and vanishing with diamonds worth millions. The vault's defenses prove meaningless until a half-eaten cheese sandwich tossed on a rural roadside reveals DNA. Police match it to the mastermind, unraveling years of planning with a single careless bite. Raids follow. Arrests are swift, but the diamonds remain missing. The world's most secure vault, undone not by technology, but by a forgotten lunch and a trace of saliva. Easter weekend, 2015. In the quiet of London's jewelry district, Brian Reeder, known as the Governor, leads a crew of pension-age burglars through a plan that is all drills and patience, not violence. They descend a lift shaft, cut the elevator cables, and bore a hole through half a meter of concrete into the Hatton Garden safe deposit vault. They emptied 72 boxes, stripping out gold, diamonds, and cash, a total of 14 million pounds. For a moment, it looks like they have beaten the system. But Reader's Oyster card tells a different story. Each tap on the London Underground leaves a timestamp. Police pull transit logs and match them to CCTV at Farringdon and Barbican. The digital trail lines up perfectly with the break-in window. No alibi holds. Arrests come fast. Reader gets over 6 years. Daniel Jones buries his share in a garden. Collins hides gold in his car. But most of the loot is never found. In the end, it is not alarms or guards that catch them. It is routine habits, logged and time-stamped, that make the perfect alibi impossible. September 12th, 1997. Alan Pace, III, the trusted safety inspector at Dunbar, armored in Los Angeles, spends months mapping every blind spot, memorizing camera rotations, and rehearsing the guards' routines. Just after midnight, He leads 5 childhood friends through a security door only he could open. They move with precision, zip-tying guards and emptying the vault in under 30 minutes. $18.9 million in cash, more than any armored car robbery in US history, vanishes without a trace. For 4 years, nothing cracks the silence. No digital trails, no suspicious spending, no loose bills in circulation. The perfect inside job. Then, over drinks at a barbecue, Eugene Hill can't help himself. He brags about stacks of cash, hinting at a secret too big to keep. Word travels. Hill's friend tips the FBI. Search warrants follow, arrests pile up. Pace and his crew go down, but more than $10 million is never found. 4 years of discipline, undone in a single boast. In the end, it wasn't law enforcement or forensic science that broke the code. It was ego, louder than any alarm. November 26, 1983, Heathrow. 6 men storm the Brinksmat warehouse expecting cash, but find 3 tons of gold, 26 million pounds in bullion, diamonds, and cash stacked outside the vault. The job hinges on one man, Anthony Black, the security guard and brother-in-law to ringleader Brian Robinson. Black holds the keys, disables the alarm, and lets the crew inside. Days later, police close in. Faced with interrogation and terrified of reprisals, Black flips. He confesses, names Robinson, and cracks open the conspiracy. The gold vanishes into a maze of laundering networks, melted down, sold off, and impossible to trace. But the betrayal does not end with arrests. As millions disappear, violence erupts. Kenneth Noy stabs a police officer during a surveillance sting. Murders ripple through the underworld for years, each killing tied to secrets and missing gold. Decades on, much of the fortune remains lost, and the blood trail never truly dries. In the end, it was not the vault or the police that brought down Brinksmat. It was fear inside the crew that turned a perfect score into a legacy of chaos. Every legendary heist in this story collapsed from within, not from outside. Greed turns partners into rivals the moment cash changes hands. Complacency makes experts careless, leaving clues behind. Digital traces, every card swipe and every search, become invisible witnesses. Ego shatters silence, as one boast or slip lets secrets loose. When fear takes hold, loyalty vanishes. Greed, complacency, digital traces, ego, fear. These are the 5 ways the vault was never the real problem. Power built on betrayal always crumbles from within. Today, the greatest security risk isn't steel or sensors, it's trust. In every crew, that's the one thing you can't ever lock down. Which betrayal hit hardest? Let us know below.